Hello, hello. In this video, I'm discussing Wrath of the Lighthouse, the new expansion for the Empires of the North. And we have situation behind the camera, but don't worry, my name is Ignacy Trzewicek, I'm from Portal Games and I will survive everything. Hello guys. Essen is approaching, it's very soon, and in this video series I'm discussing every single day one of the upcoming products for Essen Spiel from Portal Games. Yesterday I was discussing Neuroshima X Pirates, today I'm discussing Empires of the North, Wrath of the Lighthouse, and tomorrow I'm going to discuss the Basilica, and the day on Monday I'm going to discuss 11, and then I have even more content for you with some surprises. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, give me thumbs up if you like this energy from Poland, and if you are ready for Essen. And without any further ado, let's start discussing this new expansion. I see people on the chat, I appreciate that. Hello Piotr, hello Adam, hello Paul. Oh, I miss you, Paul. I hope to see you in Essen. And Ruby Waters as always. Hello. Ruby says hello to Marek. Short notice, Marek was the guy who just, tripped all the lights, but we are fine. Anyway, back to the topic of Wrath of the Lighthouse. So I need to start to give the context to all of you who are watching this video, who never heard about me, Ignacy Trzewicek, who never heard about Portal Games, and just wondering what this guy is talking about. So, Empires of the North is the game that we released in 2019, the last year before the COVID. It got amazing reviews. It got 10 out of 10 from the Broken Meeple review. It got 10 out of 10 from the Dice Tower and Seal of Excellence. It was in the top 10 best games of all time of the Dice Tower. It's an amazing, brilliant engine building game. You have 6 different clans in the game, so you can pick from different decks, different clans, and you're building your own empire. The game is amazing, has great reviews. People absolutely love it, and because the game was a huge success, we released to this game expansion called Egyptian Kings that added 2 new factions, so there was 8 different factions to play. Then we released the expansion called Japanese Islands with 2 new clans, 2 new decks to add to the game, so there was 10 different clans. And then we did another expansion that was called Roman Banners, 2 new faction clans, 2 new clans, 12 different clans in the game. And then we did Barbarian Hordes, another expansion, another 2 clans, and altogether there is so much content in the game. There's so many different clans and expansions that you can choose from and have fun with your friends, with your wife, your husband, with your family, playing and building your empires. And this is our massive success, as I said, since 2019. And now, after all this COVID time, after all these lockdowns, we prepared the expansion for solo gamers. We know there's so many of you who play solo these days. We know there's so many of you who enjoy campaign games. So we asked Jana Kijanka, our developer, our brilliant designer, to design for you solo campaign for Empires of the North. By the way, hello Mega Bro, finally again on PC when you're online. Greetings from Poland. So let's dig into what's inside of Wrath of the Lanterns, why you solo players should have this on your Essen list, on your to buy list, because it's absolutely amazing. Janka is on fire. So I think that we will do at some point closer to Essen, or maybe after the Essen unboxing, like real unboxing, but here just a short information what's there. So of course we have a rulebook. This one is quite thick. Why? Because we have a paragraph. So the game is a campaign game. We are playing Empires of the North. We are playing Euro game style game, but we are adding a narrative. We are adding a storyline. We are adding paragraphs in the game. In this expansion, we will have almost 100 paragraphs of little stories, of little things that may happen, and you will get to them before the game, you will get to them after the game, you will get to them sometimes in the game when you unlock something, when you get to some of the achievements, and then you will go to this rulebook and you will read it, what happened. And there's like all of these different amazing stories, amazing stuff. We hired a dedicated writer to write this thing. There are choices for you. You're asked for some help, or you might fight somebody. So rulebook along with the paragraph book, as I said, almost 100 paragraphs. We have a score sheet for your campaign. Of course, if you want to play multiple times, if you want to play again and again, you can go to our website and just download this sheet and print it again. And the creme de la creme, obviously, we have the scenario book. This is a scenario book. In the game, there is 15 unique scenarios in the game. When you play the game, when you play the whole campaign, you will play about 12 of them. Why not all 15? Why we will not play all of the scenarios? Because there are different paths because things may happen, and at some points you will be asked to choose and go for this direction or this direction. So yes, Gianna Kijanka designed 15 unique scenarios, but you play the game and the game takes 12 scenarios, and 3 of them you will never see unless you want to play the campaign again with different clan and then choose different ways to your narration. Each scenario similar to the base game is like one page of the rules, special achievements, special goals. They are of course dedicated to more experienced players compared to the base game. So we have all the different things that, for instance, you will be putting some items on the scenario sheet to unlock some things. Great stuff. What's going on here? But Wrath of the Lanterns, mostly obviously, is cards. So what we have here, what type of cards we have in the game. So first, new type of the cards is a double-sided cards. So you can see they are double-sided, and it was like that if you unlocked something, if you get this achievement, if you manage to do it, you will take this card and flip it to the better side. So you improved this card, you build something better, and since now we are playing on this better side of the card, so this is very fulfilling that your locations, your lands, your fields are growing and getting better over the campaign, because this is a legacy campaign. We are not reaping anything, we are not writing on anything, we are not destroying components, but we are, for instance, taking components and putting them on the better side of the component. We will have a brand new mechanism that is events, and they are connected to either sale action, and there is a ton of cards that may happen when you sale. On different scenarios also there may be events dedicated to your harvest action, if you harvest and what's happening on your lands, in your empire. And this is the brand new mechanism that works that if you take the action harvest or if you take the action sale, you draw the card and event happens. Some of these events are good, some of these events are bad, and this adds all this fluff, flavor and story-driven mechanisms into the game. So this is like a big deck of these cards. We have, of course, standard cards, and we have some surprises here as well. Some of these fields and some of these cards will be in a game attached to the action circle, this thing that is in the middle of the table, and you're adding them, and now each time you do this particular action, something will happen. So lots of new mechanisms, lots of new solutions from Gianna Kijanka. Of course, in the box you will find more cards and you will find some tokens, all the things. But basically, what I want to say is it's brilliant if you like Empires of the North. If you play solo, you have to bring this baby from Essen. We have this game right now on the pre-order. We have for you special goodies. I will dedicate the whole video in upcoming days for the goodies, what we have for you, for all our games, for all our releases for Essen, because our production team is preparing lots of great things that you can find at our booth. But the main message today is that if you like Empires of the North, if you like any of these expansions designed by Gianna Kijanka, here's a brand new thing from Gianna Kijanka, Wrath of the Lanterns, 12 scenarios long campaign, 15 unique scenarios, different paths to the victory. I strongly recommend you tell your friends, tell your friends geeks about this upcoming thing, and go to portalgamesus.com and reserve your copy. If you are not coming to Essen, if you are not coming to the biggest show in Europe, and if you're living in different countries, you can still pre-order the game, pre-order the expansion, and we will ship it to you, and you can play at home. Now I'm looking at the chat. Paul says, must have this expansion. Unfortunately, no Essen for me this year. Paul, sorry to hear that. I hope that we will meet next year then, and chat for the while. Bonacor is coming to Essen, so we need Paul and Bonacor in one place. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. As always, this series of videos is a very short, 5 to 10 minutes, presenting this new item that we are preparing for you, for our beloved fans, for Essen, so you get updates. As always, I invite you to check out portalgamesus.com. Almost every single day we put out new content, articles, photos, videos. We try to educate you, to try to present you our products. So go to our website, learn more about these things. By the way, is the rulebook online already for this? Yes, you can check our page, or you can check Board Game Geek and see the rulebook, see all the great things that are there hidden. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. talk to you tomorrow. The same time I will be here, and tomorrow I'm talking about the Basilica, amazing 2-player game, area control, tile laying, insane, from the Polish designer Łukasz Pogoda.